What's up, guys? Today we are counting on top 8 sports persons who had a taxing time. In sports with great fame comes great money, and sometimes stars end up on the wrong side of the law when it comes to taxation part. Some unknowingly got caught up in these acts while some created loopholes to fool tax agency and some caught up in the deeds of their closer ones. Boris Becker. Boris Franz Becker, a German former world number professional tennis legend, claimed to live in Monte Carlo, evaded tax amount 1.7 million euros. He was heavily fined and sentenced to 2 years in jail, but didn't have to go behind the bars as it was a period of probation. Mike Tyson. Michael Gerard, commonly known as Mike Tyson, is an American former professional boxer known for spending and living lavishly. Declared bankruptcy in 2005 and stated that he was 23 million in debt. Years later, he wrote a hefty check to the tax agency about the matter. They gave a green signal by charging 2 million tax debt on him in 2014. STEFFI Graf. STEFFI Graf is a German former tennis player who was ranked world number 1 during her career. This legendary tennis player was accused of tax evasion worth 7.4 million between the years 1989 and 1993. Graf said that it was her dad Peter who looked into matters related to her earnings at that time, and she had no hand in his wrongdoings. Her dad got prison sentence. Graf paid a hefty fine. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, the greatest boxer of all time and the second richest athlete in the world, was landed in trouble with both Philippines government and the US government as many of his fights were held there. His bank account was frozen due to alleged tax evasion of over 75 million. He got them released, but the cash bond was offered as an alternative. However, he eventually emerged as Philippines' highest taxpayer that year, and also court got relief later. Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney, the current captain of both Manchester United and England national football team. Allegedly, he smartly used a tax loophole to ensure that he has to pay less tax. The matter was settled after his club Manchester United paid a hefty fine of $132 million. Misuh-ul-haq. Misbah is a Pakistani cricketer and the current Test captain of Pakistani national cricket team, also known as one of the fastest Test half-century scorers who unfortunately caught in the case with Federal Board of Revenue and Taxation. Thus, his bank accounts were frozen after accusation of tax evasion and non-payment of dues for Rs 3.9 million. Later, the issue got a green light from country finance minister, and all the accusations held upon him were turned down. Neymar. Neymar, the Barcelona forward and a critically acclaimed player in modern generation, is also involved with tax issues. Earlier this year, a Brazilian court found him guilty of tax evasion between 2012 and 2014, and he was accused of falsifying documents to ensure that he has to pay less tax. He is ordered to pay 188.8 million Brazilian reals in fines and back taxes. But Neymar has insisted that he didn't do anything wrong deliberately and has appealed against all the flaws imposed upon him. Lionel Messi. Messi, the only footballer player in history to win 5 FIFA Ballon d'Or, does have a backstory with taxman. Somewhere in between 2007 and 2009, his father allegedly used tax havens somewhere in Belize and Uruguay to avoid paying tax on approximately 4.16 million euros of Messi income, which was earned from his image rights. The case came in the limelight when the financial affairs started in the investigation in 2013. In court, Messi said that he didn't know anything about it as he was busy playing football and signed documents based on trust. Both of them were fined heavily too.